Yeah. Oh,
Sorry, Josh, I think we did that 2-3 weeks ago.
okay.
We talked to Judge Wigg, I think he's gonna be here that Friday afternoon. Swear to Chad in, do it around noon. Is that what you want to do?
August 30th. Gerald here, just let you do that as well.
Sick now, so when I left from 8-9 years ago, I said I froze. Don't type that up and give that to Jody. I think I'll wait maybe a month. She said there's a benefit to the taxes on it if I do that.
Well, obviously, we're going to get you something here shortly. We don't know yet, some type of plaque or something, but I know the board, everyone appreciates your many years of service, 9 years as a sheriff and over 20 years as an officer. So
I've enjoyed it. You guys have been good to me. I just want to make sure you know that.
you'll be greatly missed. So I guess you have over 40 years of overall service.
Labor Day has been 40 years from the day I started.
Wow. Well, we appreciate everything you've done for us.
What you guys did for me, I've enjoyed this. It's got a good bunch of people over at work.
Yes, you got a good crew. Charlie, you got anything on that, or are you ready to move on?
Well, I agree, 100%. What you say.
You guys need to be proud of what you did in this courthouse.
Oh, well, not done yet. Hopefully it gets better.
I don't believe it run another 4 years.
It really looks
Every winter, and that old furnace down that boiler, it was pretty new. But then the pipe, we had the pipe go out in the floor, had to have it replaced. Steam was coming out of the floor. So I don't know if that thing would last another round or not.
It's gone now, so we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're putting a, what do they call that? You said a window? A lintel?
Well,
Put one in over a window today. And, they're going to get the courtroom done, and then they dropped off a color swap there. We got to figure out what color we want to paint the large courtroom. That's part of the deal. So I don't know if we need to get with the judge on that or what. He might have.
Judge would probably have 45.
Yeah, so we might need to check with him. But we're making some progress. So what you got, Chad? I think you can.
thank you.
I'm making a turn on this week's, how it was last week, anything related to food seems to be the main problem right now that we're having troubles with.
Okay.
Yeah. Overcrowding means more food.
Yeah.
We're at the point of getting cut off.
Jody was in here, and she said we hadn't received the circuit clerk fees yet for last month.
Yeah, I wouldn't bring those over, but those are usually in the first week or so.
Yeah, so she said they had like a balancing issue, so they're trying to get that worked out and bring over the fees. Hopefully.
It should be pretty decent.
Yeah, it should be a good number. So that should help a lot.
pretty much, if you want to mark like Pig John's, Performance Food, US Food, and Save a Lot, I think those are the,
Ones with attention.
yeah.
Okay.
Because at some point they, like I say, they cut you off. And that, I bet that Gerald over there cooking or something.
Sure, get the grill out, do some burgers and hot dogs.
Oh, we did do burgers and hot dogs every day.
Do you?
Well, it's part of that, the city pool thing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, every day we take the lunch down for the kids at the city pool.
That's pretty nice. I didn't know y'all did that.
Every day, deliver them down about 11 o'clock.
So do y'all grill them?
Hamburgers and hot dogs.
And that's, you just donate it to them? Or is it,
They donate the food and we donate the cooking and
yeah,
deliver it down to them.
what's, I had no idea that was in the program. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
as soon as the first day the pool opened up, and
Yeah.
then it goes all the way up until the 11th, which is the last day blast down there.
Huh. I bet they enjoy that.
Yeah. There's never nothing left.
I bet. You know, some kids, that's probably a good meal for them for the whole day.
That's exactly why we started doing it.
Yeah. Help them out. I did have an address that someone a few days ago texted me. Didn't know if we could take a look at it. It's
Ordinance.
yeah,
What do you got?
3636 and 3640 Doug Sumner.
I mean, I know where that's at, but I don't know who.
3636 and
Yard needs
3640.
mowing?
They said there's just yard and trash.
Yeah, it should be a trailer there, I believe.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it sounds right. I've been out there before.
I'm not sure who owns it or anything. She could probably put in the address, or the treasurer could. You can, okay. But yeah, if you can take some pictures and just give it to Becky, and they can send me a letter, try to get this started. If you feel like it's warranted.
Yeah, I went and did several of them she had before, and
Yeah,
I would say close to 90% of them got taken care of.
that's good.
There's only 2 or 3 that,
Out there in Gallagher, it's probably not.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That one on the inside of that curve there, I forget where Mr. Boyle used to live.
Baker? No, I was out there the other day. I put a notice on the door.
Okay.
Since no one's there, it's abandoned.
Yeah.
Put the notice on the door and I give her the return. I actually got taken care of somewhere around the
Good.
21st or 22nd of July.
So how long do we have to leave that posted before we can?
I don't know. You have to ask her exactly. I don't know the exact number. She just asked me to
Yeah.
deliver it out there because
That's
we
good.
got a return from the letters we sent.
Yeah.
But that's probably the worst one in the county. I mean, I literally had to take something and push stuff aside just to get up to the door.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's bad.
Trees growing up through it.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it is. Well, we're making progress with that, so hopefully people will see that, be happy with it.
Chet, what's Sandy's number over there?
Sandy's?
Just as she got different from the,
They transferred,
okay.
just call the 2912, and then they transferred over to her
Yeah.
office.
2012, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if she even has a number for that line or what. They just
Okay.
transfer numbers over there.
Yeah. Okay.
They picked up that car from Missouri yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's right up here.
Y'all happy with it?
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Joe? I haven't.
No.
No.
Sitting right up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The color, is it white?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good looking car. And like I say, I think as of this week, it'll be 3 weeks from last time I heard about that truck. So
Yeah.
I think we're supposed to check on it again to see. But pretty much everything purchased for it a long time ago.
Yeah.
We just need the truck to put the stuff in.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can get it soon.
Yeah.
Is that Dodge?
Yeah.
Everything we got before was Fords from over there.
Yeah, I switched over to the Dodges years back. Yeah.
How many miles those have on it? Like 60?
That one has 52.
Okay.
They rotate their cars out around 50. And way to get them at a super rate.
Yeah. How long do you think that last year? I was like 4 years.
About 4 years, yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Anything else? I don't have anything.
No.
No.
Good.
All right. Thank you, Chad.
Thanks.
I guess he came out pretty good on the insurance side of it.
Said it came out real good.
Yeah.
It's something I didn't understand, according to May.
We do not have fees in from Cert Clark yet.
Wonder why?
Well, when I spoke with Sandy Friday, well, I spoke with her several times last week, they were having issues with the calculations, and so we do not have them yet. I was hoping yesterday, but when I spoke to her Friday, she was hoping she didn't get an email saying they had to redo them again, so I didn't get a chance to talk to her yesterday. And
Is that the only?
I called her this morning, and she's, I guess, already in court.
Is that the only fee that you hadn't received for the month?
From the circuit court system,
Okay.
And she had given me an estimate, but I hate to repeat what it might
Yeah.
be because
Don't know.
really I don't know.
Yeah, I understand.
We have collected $750,851 in taxes as of current.
Okay. How's it working out with the bank collection?
The bank has done extremely well. I'm really excited about that. They've actually collected almost $57,000 of it for us. So that's working out, I think, quite well. We've gotten 6-7 payments online. Totals about $5,500. But that's new.
Yeah.
That's new, but at least most people are looking at it and going to it.
Yeah.
I do have the I do have an estimate. Josh had wanted me, and Jeff had said something to me about getting possibly an estimate of what we need to look at for trying to save for health insurance. I just took the average of the last 6 months, actually from December, or from January to end of June, and if we take that average for what we have so far, we would have to save around $42,000 a month. Now, some of those months were real heavy, some not so, but average-wise, we'd have to save $42,000, give or take. Because I just got a bill in Thursday for health care, and that bill alone for 1 week was over $10,000.
Thank you.
Then, I have one more thing.
Yeah.
On the safety deposit box we talked about last week.
Yeah, I read about that.
Okay, well, I went back to the bank on Thursday and was going to schedule to get into it. Well, one of the bank employees had the key because Miss Ainsley had cleaned out her car and found the keys and turned them in. So we got into the lockbox. And this is what was in it. There's tapes, backup tapes from 2006, antiviruses, CDs, backup tapes from 1999 to 2000, more CDs from 2005. All of this was in the lockbox. Backup tapes. So I closed the lockbox. We'll put these in the vault somewhere, but that's what was in it. Okay. That's pretty much all I have.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Good deal.
Loves this business.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, that's where you can get a hold of them.
I had a person call me that has some property, I guess, in Polk County, and recently purchased some there, and they were trying to get a hold of the gentleman, and I guess the office phone number they call it, but don't ever get a response.
Well, he's not a full-time county engineer.
So they didn't know if I had an optional way to get a hold of him.
But I mean, what are they looking for? Something to do with the roads? And
Yeah.
stuff? He probably needs to contact the commissioners because they're a different style than what
Okay.
we are. They've
I'll
got
tell them that.
road commissioners, depending on whether they're in North and South Pope. I mean, North Pope is Ed Cunningham.
Okay.
South is, who's South?
Oh, they appointed the guy, the other guy quit, didn't he? Stafford.
Yeah, I think
But I can't remember who.
Billington or Billingsley or,
That's who, Billingsley. Not Billington up there, I bet.
yeah.
There was some Billingtons up in there.
So which one's north, which one's south? You believe?
Ed is North.
It's north.
I believe it's Brett Billington.
Billington, I don't have either there. I mean, I can get hold of Ed, but I don't
Yeah,
know about
but they're one's-
South.
And they're both commissioners, I guess, is what you said.
Yeah, road commissioners, yeah. And they only have the 2 districts, so that's all there is. I don't know where the
I'll
line
do
is
that
at.
too. I guess I need that.
I don't know if you guys have anything to ask me. I guess I have just to get back and getting in the swing of things.
You got 30 minutes?
Yeah. I got it all the
There was
time in the
something
world.
a few weeks ago you just wanted to ask him. Did you ever get a chance to talk to him?
You remember what it was?
No, he was looking at that bridge that day or working out there and he couldn't get here.
I may have a note of it right here. I've got about 7 or 8 notes.
The bridge is close. I mean, all they need to do is pavement striping, and the subcontractor for that, I guess, is putting off the general contractor. So I don't know when they were supposed to get there last week to do it, but they hadn't got there yet.
They got the guardrails up and on.
Yes. Yeah, the rails were done last Wednesday. So that the striping is the last thing besides all the paperwork. I still have to do process paperwork on, the force account work that happened because of the piling situation and everything. So I don't know how long that's going to take, but I'm going to get all that processed.
I have an address, I think it's 3099 Old Marion Road. They have a culvert that's, I think, caved in, so I don't know if you can take a look at it. Yeah, it's a blue house.
Okay. I guess that lady she must have called you last week too.
Yeah, well, she called me again, I believe yesterday,
She called me yesterday.
about that line under the road.
Well, I don't know what it is. She said that Frontier said that they were waiting on a permit to fix
Well,
the
she
internet
said
line.
that the lightning struck her telephone
Yeah.
and it burnt, and it went out through the yard under the county road to, box on the other side of the road, and it burned it all up. And the telephone company's got to, I guess they'd rebore that on a surface road, wouldn't they?
Yeah, usually they do if they have to go under the road.
But they said, they told her they had to have a permit to do it.
Yeah. They usually ask me for permits, but nobody's ever asked me for one on that yet.
Well, that's one. I mean, they had one there originally, but I guess this would be a new one.
Yeah. So it's not a big deal. They just need to get it done.
Yeah.
Ball's not in my court, it's in theirs, so.
She's been over a month without a telephone, she said. For the internet, she's got a cell phone.
Yeah.
Joe, do you know Jan Henderson, Rogers Tree Service?
I do not.
She lives in Salmon. And she's got, I guess, 2 grandchildren that are autistic or, I'm not sure, some kind of disability, can't hear or something.
Okay.
I don't know. And she wondered about 2 signs up there about them kids out there playing or something, autistic kids.
Yeah,
But maybe people would, slow down or, what curve going into Samoth, there's a little Pentecostal church right there on the right. And she lives right beside that little church.
yeah. Well, we've got away from using those signs. I mean, everybody's got away from using those signs. I mean, just because of they really don't do anything other than cause you'd have to mow around them and then have to maintain them whenever somebody vandalizes them. But
I think the problem is those people coming from the penitentiary up there getting off work and they fly through there.
Yeah.
But
what I usually tell people is, she's more than welcome to get her own sign and put it out there by the road, and we won't bother it.
yeah.
We just don't maintain or put those up anywhere. We don't have any in our system. I mean,
Yeah.
if we start doing it for one, we'll be putting them up everywhere, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. I don't. Glasgow's opinion was if the speed limit's 55 or whatever, and they slow down, and it said, slow, why, if they slow down 1 mile an hour, the sign's done its job. And that doesn't, that slowing down 1 mile an hour don't mean nothing,
Yeah. But yeah, those signs are basically just information, and there's
Yeah.
no obligation. I mean, you can't ticket them for going that fast. I mean,
Well,
unless you create it.
myself, if I know the road and all, I don't even look at these signs. I just don't notice them.
Got to the other day, drove up to that bridge in a truck and hollered at me to come over there, so I did, and he's like, "Was this road closed?" I said, "Yeah."
You had signs all
He
there.
goes, "Well, why would you have signs up?" I said, "Well, you just passed 2 of them." He goes, "Oh, I guess I wasn't paying attention." So that shows you how well signs work. I mean, they work if you're paying attention, but if you're not,
That's right.
But yeah, I mean, as far as this, I would, recommend that if she wanted some, she could get her own, or put them up, and not, kind of just put them up right on the edge of her yard, and so that it's not.
That's what she wanted, just where her yard stopped and started.
Yeah, I mean, and we won't mess with them. I mean, if she does that, but we just don't. We haven't done that because of the fact that so many people will start asking for them, and then we'll have.
Do you, when people call and ask that, do you give them information where to contact to purchase a sign? Because I don't know, do they know?
I have before, but I haven't been asked that in a long time. But yeah, I usually give them the name of the guy that I buy signs from.
Could you, would you want him to give that information to you so you can give it to her? That way
Well,
she
yeah,
can.
you can.
Yeah.
Have you got that with you?
I don't have it with me now, but I mean, GNC Supplies is who we buy them from on a normal basis. Now the guy's out of Tennessee, but he lives in Paducah, and he has a route around here, and he stops by our office every now and then. But there's millions of places you can buy them from, just searching on the internet. But I can give you that particular
Maybe.
Yeah, I'll give it to her,
That maybe she can just call him. I thought I had that maybe. Is it Carla you talked to? A lady? Does that look like the number? 731.
I don't know. Yeah, that looks right. That's Tennessee, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because they're in Atwood, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
The guy I talked to, I just call his cell phone
Okay.
number. He's
I'll just
got
let you do
a
that.
cell phone. His name is Jeff Wallace.
Yeah. I'll just let you get that.
Okay.
That should solve that. Job well done there, Joe.
thought our distributor truck broke yesterday, but it didn't. It just needed a whack in the side. Started working again. We're not oil and shipping today because, you know, we were fooling with that thing to get it to where it's spraying oil again. And it started working again this morning. It just needed, I guess it just had some oil that got up on some of the sensors and it screwed it up temporarily.
Well, since you mentioned that, Joe, does that dump truck, does it push that thing or the rock box, or are they hooked together or what?
The rock?
Yeah.
That thing, the truck's actually hooked to it, but
And then
it pushes the truck, or pulls the truck,
Yeah.
I say.
Right, okay.
Because that's a self-propelled one, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, so the trucks kind of back up to it, and they have a bar that there's a hook that hooks it on, and then that chipper, it just pulls the truck along.
I figured it come in front of my house just flying backwards. That's a good, guy can back good.
Yeah. Oh, I want to contact Stammeron. They want to try to get a bill from you from the work that you do.
Yeah, you have their address?
Not
I
on me.
call Mike and get it probably. He's the one that called me.
Have you got Mike's number?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tony McGarry called Joe. Do you know where Sam Strotmeyer owns that property out there by, what's the name of that road? Massac Creek, I guess.
Yeah. Down from kind of where Todd Reams lives, just on the corner there where it turns?
Yeah. He says those weeds, unless you cut them, he said you can't see around the corner. Weeds are so high.
We've been getting a lot of calls like that.
I know.
Yeah, it's something Gerald and I were talking about. Last week or so, we were starting to get a lot of calls on that.
And do you know where Billy Robbins lives?
I don't know, no.
On that same road, I guess it's the last house on the right before we go into the interstate.
On Massac Creek.
Yeah. And they said the road, can't see around that curve there either.
Yeah. Honestly, I really don't know what to do about mowing.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, it rains so much.
Like they're out today mowing just because the distributor was down, but they're only going to get one day in where we have to go back to oil and shipping. And we've still got probably another 8 loads of oil to go through, so that's going to be at least 4 more weeks because we're getting about 2 a week. And then we'll start mowing full time again, but it takes so long to get across the county. Plus, when we got to do oil and shipping, I don't know. I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, unless we do something different in the future, like
Can we do the part-time help a little bit again?
we can, not unless we hire 2 more full time before we do part time.
Because we're below this threshold.
Right,
Unless we can renegotiate the union contract again.
Okay.
But I mean, they said no to that last week. That's one of the bad things about that. We can't do temps because of that fact. I don't, to hire 2 more, I don't have enough money to hire 2 more people. It's possible once we start getting this motor fuel tax increase. By the way, that's postponed for another month before we start getting money in, so I won't know how much we're even getting extra until October. But anyway, it's possible I can hire 1 more guy after that if that generates enough revenue to be able to support that. But that's yet to be seen. I don't know. But that still's not going to get us to the point. I mean, the only other thing that I could say that we might be able to do in the future, and instead of doing our own oil and shipping, we can contract that out. And then use all of our guys to mow, cut brush, cut trees, ditch, install pipes, do all the other things that we do. But the negative to that side is, number one, the cost. We'll get probably, I don't know how much less by contracting it out. The other thing is, when you contract it out, you almost have to do certain sections of the road solid rather than
the patching like we do. We do the patching because we just don't have enough money to do everything, so we just kind of spot the places that are bad in the road and kind of do the patchwork. I know it sucks, I know it's terrible, it doesn't, everybody hates it, I hate it, but, you know, if we did sections of road solid, we couldn't cover all the roads in our county but about once every 13 years, and the roads would completely fall apart if we waited that long. That's why we do what we do, so it's just you're kind of between a rock and a hard place on all the stuff we have to do in the summertime. You know, between oil and chipping and mowing, and when we get heavy rains, a lot of things wash out, and you almost have to quit everything else to do some of that to fix these areas, because some of those get pretty dangerous and bad. So I know people call our office just about every other day about the weeds being tall, and it's almost like, you know, I don't know, not that people have to understand, but I mean, it's almost like they think we're sitting around not doing it on purpose because we just are lazy. And that's not the case. We're just busy doing other things. You just can't get to it.
I think
you had a call, didn't you, Jason?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. A majority of the ones I've been getting is just because I think school's going to start back. People are concerned with kids going back and forth to school, and, you know, talking about the weeds are high and blind spots and stuff like that.
I certainly understand that.
Yeah, and the latest one I got was, and I think she said she talked to, is on Briar Road, 4695.
Wood.
Briarwood, yes. Goins, yeah. She had about you know, she been like, whatever, get out there as well. So add that to your list. I know the whole county, but we're just catching some, and just like you are too.
Joe, I have one more thing. If you turn off Mount Mission onto Franklin Road, first house on the right is the Lori Gray.
Okay.
She said her culvert stopped up and completely stopped up the dirt. She said there wasn't any fire hydrant around. Haven't you washed them out before? With, I think Larry used to do, I believe.
We don't have access to fire hydrants. I mean, there's no fire hydrants really throughout the county. There's flush hydrants every now and then,
Yeah.
just to flush water out, but those are so few and far between. I don't imagine that's ever been worked out to where we got one right there. It's
Never.
That's like a 1 in a million shot.
Yeah. How do you do that?
We can't. We usually just dig out the inlet and hope that the rain washes it out clear. The only other way we could do it is dig the thing out
And replace the dirt.
and either shake it out and put it back in or replace it. That's another thing that's... We also have a thing that we can poke a rope through and pull this slug through it to try to drag some of the mud out to create a hole. Can't clean it all out, but I mean, when you create a hole, then the natural water can wash it out a little bit more. When they're completely plugged, that's usually what we end up doing.
I think that's the way she talked it was, but I don't know if it's going over the driveway or what.
Okay, I will definitely look at that one.
That's all I've got.
All right.
Some bills.
Where was the bridge at, where the work's being done?
On Portland Road, kind of right, just east of Lafarge.
You don't have any temporary people doing mowing, it's just like your full-time people. Okay.
Yeah, we have 8 full-time people. I mean, that are 5 operators and 3 truck drivers. We do have 1 mechanic and a foreman, but
Yes, sir.
Well, start off pretty good.
Well, good.
I was at a meeting yesterday with McCracken, and they didn't tell me what the fix was, but the roof should be open soon. So the rumor I've been hearing, that's when they closed, definitely, it's not true according to Kentucky Department of Transportation.
So when, did they give you a date or?
No,
they
it's all kind of
Well,
unofficially.
about November, wasn't it?
Well, that was with Bridgeley, and then they closed it and gave us a day. There's been a little bit of confusion on that, so
So unofficially, they do plan to reopen it?
yes.
Okay, that's great.
I
news.
just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, because I've heard that they're, maybe it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, I've heard that several times, and we've got calls across the street asking us.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm gonna have a good for Brookport. And,
So you got bad news after this?
not really. I just
Okay, you're just messing with it.
here's the application for the USDA grant. Chris had talked to you.
Yeah, Gerald and I will look at that later.
I believe he highlighted the spots that need to be signed.
Okay.
Y'all wish to continue on with that. And here is our itinerary for the conference by Mr. Thompson's. So if y'all want to kind of take a gander at the classes we're taking.
Oh, I give a copy to Gerald there. Oh, interesting.
Well, that's mine. That's just one copy.
Yeah,
of mine.
that's one is it's all together? Or one's his?
Well, one's his, one's mine.
Okay. Y'all going to the same classes?
Some of the same classes, then we kind of.
So you start September the 3rd, I guess it looks like. Wrap up on September the 5th. Man, it looks exciting.
Which, yeah, there's a few of them we deviated from what we were taking. He did some.
So where y'all go to?
It's gonna be Springfield.
Oh. Good deal.
When
Gerald, you want a 10?
Yeah. I'll let you know when I can go.
our rooms are taken care of by the state.
Oh,
So if issue, then our mileage will be half of it, will be 50% of it covered by the MPG. So,
That's good.
which he'll drive up. And I'll just ride with him.
Yeah.
Chris, I just made these copies for you.
Oh, thanks. I didn't know if they were your original.
No, I kept the originals down
You
there.
got one that's
No, I just
brought one copy.
Okay.
Then we renew our storm ready, good for 3 years today.
Oh, okay.
Which they called me yesterday, and they're doing the cities today. And he's like, "Want to come over and do yours?" So
So that's a 3-year.
yeah, 3-year rotation.
That's good.
Which I know the sign down there says it expired on the 16th, but we were doing it for the last go around. We just didn't replace the sign.
Okay.
Which I'll probably do at this time.
Yeah.
I think it's like $25 for the sign. So.
Okay. Was there emergency yesterday afternoon? I thought I seen some vehicles heading out
There
of
was a
town.
car wreck. It was called in head on at Job Road at 45. So.
Okay. Everything okay, I guess?
Yeah, it was. I mean, people were injured, but it wasn't as bad as what it was called.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen some emergency vehicles heading up that way yesterday afternoon about, I don't know, 5 o'clock or
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, it was that. So that was, even the state's behind on most grass. I noticed that they're on 45 where I parked at. Grass was kind of tall.
Yeah.
But
Had a lot of rain.
yeah, I mean they got the interstate cut last week, so
Mm-hmm.
that was good for Harvey and them out there writing those tickets. so.
Yeah. That's true.
And we'll do the school exercise.
When's that coming up?
But we'll do job the 6th unless the school changes the date.
Oh, okay.
Which we have a meeting tomorrow afternoon, kind of, I guess, nail the day down a little bit more and take care of some loose ends.
Do y'all do Massacs schools too?
I talked to Parker a little bit. He was supposed to get back with me.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to him again. So, which we're going to looking at doing theirs. Joppa's we're going to do in a rotation. Do the whole school since it's a smaller school. We kind of talked about it. We haven't set anything in stone, but do it every 2 to 3 years, so we can reach generally the whole school. Then at Massac, since it's a bigger school, we're looking at doing it annually. It works out. Do it with the driver's ed class. So that's kind of
Okay.
what we kind of talked and figured out. I mean, nothing's set in stone, but
Mm-hmm.
so, I mean, we got everybody committed on the, I guess, our side. The fire, the towing.
Right.
C&W's going down in the car and pick it up for us. Joppa's going to, which actually didn't work. We got it solved. I thought it was going to cause some problems, but it's going to be the Friday after we get back from the conference, so we don't come back to Thursday.
Yeah.
So, but Jop's going to take care of the prepping of the car, and we'll go down there in the morning, set up,
Okay.
we got a little bit of sound equipment, and of course the makeup for the kids, wounds and stuff, which We worked on it a little bit, practicing, I guess, Sunday at the sheriff's office over here.
Oh, yeah.
Me, Abby, and Summer.
Yeah.
Practice something like that, because I've never done that.
Yeah.
You know, the moulage and.
Yeah. Wow.
But
Okay.
that's all I have for y'all.
Well, I don't have anything.
Thank you, Brian.
Sure, the lot looks good over there.
Okay.
And we're going to open up a restaurant. It's going to be a full restaurant now. Plus, we're going to sell pizzas. And until we just want to run it as a bar restaurant instead of a bar grill.
Okay. And what you're wanting, I guess what you're asking is take his license and transfer it. Is that what you're wanting to do?
Yes, it's either that or get a new license or whatever. I don't know how that works.
Yeah. You know, a lot of times we don't have a lot of liquor establishments in the county, and you know, I think by us looking back, what we see, it is not transferable.
Okay.
Is that what you can look at it? Yeah.
I can read it.
I've actually got his license in there.
Right. Okay. So,
It says, this license shall therein the name of the licensee, the address, and description of the premises licensed, and shall state the date of issuance and expiration. The license shall not be transferable.
so the way I take that is you would just have to purchase your own license
Okay.
with that fee. And, you know, I wasn't for sure either, and I think she said they can't be prorated, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So, unfortunately, you know, you would think, you know, if, let's say the fee is $600, if you bought it halfway through the year, maybe only paid $300.
Right.
But unfortunately, it's the full amount, even though that you paid halfway through the year.
Okay.
So, just to let you know on that.
Well, Jason, does that, all the license comes in January?
Yeah, we get here.
January 1st.
Yes.
January 1st and July 1st, and it said in there, as he said on the paperwork there, it couldn't be prorated.
Yeah.
Now, we're asking for an A and E license, which is, lets us sell, I guess it lets us be open on past midnight. Because on one paperwork it shows midnight till 6 in the morning, Tuesday through Saturday, or Tuesday through Friday, and then Saturday only 12 o'clock till 6 o'clock Monday. You couldn't sell any liquor.
Okay.
But he's got a license that stays open until 2 o'clock in the morning every night.
Okay.
I didn't know if that's, but he said his license is an A and an E, which is 1,300, which is 650.
What I would like to do is make sure that we do it correctly, and I want to make sure that Josh, state's attorney, sees it. I just want to make sure it's done right. Is there a time today or tomorrow that we could meet down at his office and just go over it and make sure it's done
I
right?
do today.
Okay, you have time today?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me call right now to see if when he's available today, and we can just meet. But I just want to make sure that we do everything right for you to
Okay.
make sure it's done right the first time.
Okay.
Is that all right with you, Jeremy?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
a good idea.
I just, you know, because I know we're kind of halfway doing it through the year, and you're requesting, you know, A&E license, and I just want to make sure that we do it all right. Okay. So let me see if I can call his office and see if you have 15 minutes. We should be able to knock this out. Okay. It shouldn't take no time. So let me just call down there real quick. And they're located just where the Banterra Bank used to be.
Okay.
It's just about a block and a half down the street here.
Okay.
Normally they would be upstairs, but we're remodeling right now, so unfortunately we had to get in the car. Hey, okay, well, this is Jason. How are you? Good. Would Josh or Christy have a few minutes today? We have someone that's applying for some liquor license, and we had a few questions that they're asking. We just want to make sure it was done correctly. Okay. Okay, what time do you think they'll be up? About 11, or you don't know yet? Okay. Okay. That sounds good. I appreciate it. Bye. We're down in court right now. think they'll be done a little after 11. What, you want to take a chance and we just meet over there at a certain time?
Yeah.
Maybe we can knock it out real quick.
At 11?
Let's make it 11:15.
11:15,
Yeah.
okay.
And you walk in there and you turn to the right, and they're down on the left.
You know,
There's a security guy there. He can tell you where to go. You just want to go to the state's attorney's office, and I'll meet you all there.
Okay.
I'll be there at 11:15.
That'll work.
Is that all right with you, Gerald?
Yeah, are you applying for the same license he had? Or?
Yes, yes, sir.
A and E?
Yes.
What was that cover?
I'm thinking that's what
Drink
it's
by the
covering.
drink.
Liquor by the drink plus packaged liquor.
Okay,
Where I can sell where to go.
yeah. That's fine with
I
me.
think there is restrictions on the liquor to go. I don't think you can sell package on Sundays,
Right.
on the A&E, but you can sell package, you know, on Monday through Saturday.
Yeah, right.
Is the business name changing, or is it staying?
Yes.
the
Yes,
same?
it's gonna be River Bottoms.
River Bottoms. Okay.
Joseph, I apologize that we didn't get it accomplished right now, but we
Well,
will
we
get
got
it on today.
on this deal here, it shows they want pictures of the property, indoors, outdoors. Now, we've got all that here right now.
We'll just wait, let them look at it, everybody, and then we'll just bring everything back over to her office at the end, county clerk's office, and make sure it's
Okay.
taken care of. Is that all right with you?
All
Where are
right.
you looking? Are you over here?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You'll get a little exercise. Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. I'm Carl, I'm his wife.
You're the better half.
Yes, the smart half.
Thank you, Carla.